Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
हेलो भाई, कैसे हो सब लोग? भाई वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम सबको।
It's so nice to de-stress.
जो भाई स्ट्रीम देख रहा है बता देना आवाज वगैरह कैसी आ रही स्ट्रीम में और कैसी लग रही है क्वालिटी। बड़े दिनों बाद खेल रहा हूँ ये। वो होना सामने तुम में डिशेस फ्रॉम होटल डिवोर्ड।
Solidify!
Off we go! Nice and spicy!
Stabilize!
तो भाई हमारे इस बेचारे को पता नहीं। अरे यार मुश्किल है कंट्रोल से खेलना। ये कब आया भाई इस गेम में? ये लग रही है रात हो रही। क्लाउडी मौसम क्या है? बारिश होने वाली है। बंदे को निपटाते हैं भाई जल्दी से ना।
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Gather.
ये जादू वादू कर रहे हैं ये लोग तो।
I see
Born of
through
icy
you.
frost.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This is order.
तबाही मचा दी हमने तो इनके साथ कुछ। वो अकेला रह गया बेचारा।
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
खिलवाड़ करेंगे ये उनने इसके साथ।
Crumble.
कंट्रोल है इसके। ये पेज ठीक है चल रहा है। गैजेट तो लगता है इवेंट का गैजेट खोल लूँ आराम से। एक हमारे पास से टीम से करेंगे ना।
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
गैरेज जगह पे तो लाइक कर दूँ स्ट्रीम को।
No touching.
Go to special story mode. About interest story mode. Continue. Continue boost. स्टोरी मोड है ये जो हमको पता ही नहीं करता है इसमें खेल रहे थे क्या हम स्टोरी स्टोरी मॉन्स्टर सजा रखा है
Wow,
इन्होंने
the city is all decked out. Oh, it's beautiful.
जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को नए हो तो भी चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो एक बार मैसेज कर दो पता तो लगे कौन कौन देख रहा है स्ट्रीम
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not...
Whoa!
Guys,
Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a
Japanese
chance to
नाम
talk to...
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said, yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
ये लोग घंटे
Is
से
it-
प्रे करते हैं
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is when...
तो अपना अलग ही नाम लड़ा होते हैं
Is it something in the air, maybe?
अपने ड्रैगन के साथ
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that
कहने
Captain Kaya?
का है
Huh.
नाम भी
Now that I look
actor
at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
ये आशिकें चल रही हैं पूरे मॉन्स्टर में. I am flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outriers.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And,
Why the sudden change of the heart and the impression was to deliver the object of your
Good
affection?
question, Kaya.
Kaya
so
बोलता नहीं
you
है कुछ?
knew about that?
बोलता तो था
Well,
पहले. Well, Master Diluc came
Master
into the city
Diluc came
not
into
too
the
long
city
ago.
not too long
But when
ago,
I saw
but
him,
when I
I
saw
just
him,
just
it was like
yeah.
the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it.
बड़ा भाई
Oh, here he comes.
अलग लेवल पर कोई
Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all.
जल्दी काट
So-
देते हैं वरना स्टोरी भी निकल जाएगा पूरा ये ना स्ट्रीम पैरालोगिज्म गो टू द एलएस है ये है मुझे तो ये है रेस्ट कैरेक्टर कैसे चेंज होते हैं क्या हम टीम भी टीम कैसे चेंज करूँ मैं माउस भी नहीं चलता इसमें तो वैसे स्टोरियों में ऐसे शॉर्टकट्स नहीं दिखाते
Solidify!
चर्च में कोई गड़बड़ हुई है बनती मिलेगा इधर प्रोग्राम चालू है चर्च में
Ah,
Yeah.
Kaya, you found them.
मैं सबके नाम भूल चुका हूँ
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Remote captain saying company third company that after fourth company and new force after nine.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain.
Jean!
तीन तो ये अच्छी लड़की है भाई सबकी आवाजें का तो ये क्या चल रहा है ये सब तो
A
बोलती है मेरे
trial?
हिसाब से
But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
Again, understand the conclusion. We never participated in one of our trial before. In truth, we have not had conduct one in a quite some time. The Knight of Terminus oversees the most matter of the law in order to administer of course in the interest of freedom. Under the guidance of the world to the Knights of Lord to the justice. भाई खुद इतना जल्दी skip मारने इसको मैं पढ़ भी नहीं पा रहा. The spirit of order the church carries blessing Lord will the wind can reach. And every case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on the door, on the door, and just now there are something.
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out
मैं
there.
पढ़ भी नहीं पाया कौन गायब है Keen observation. तो उसी पे ट्रायल चल रहा है क्या? That's happened to be exactly why I told you. The upcoming trial against Captain Elpido. We will do the almost to understand the fact of the case and deliver a fair and impartial.
Albedo is the one on trial?
चल
What
वीडियो
did
में
he
जियो वाला
do?
करेक्टर शक्ल याद आ रही है हमको थोड़ी बहुत. ये थोड़ा साइलेंस सा कर रहा है भाई इन्होंने. गेंशिन में थोड़ा साइलेंस अच्छा नहीं लगता. ऊपर से म्यूजिक बंद कर रहे हैं स्टोरी के टाइम में. वो भाई सैड म्यूजिक मोनस्टैट में कैसे सरकोस क्या ड्यूलुक ये तो आम जनता है. ये हिस्सा कहाँ का है भाई? ये तो यहाँ तो कहीं आया नहीं. The city where like I will ask you no matter what you have, don't worry, the trial will be fair. भाई ये तो हैरी पॉटर वाले लेवल का वो बना रखा है ना ट्रायल रूम, जिसमें वो हैरी पॉटर को बिठा के उसको फिर डम्बलडोर आता है ना वहाँ से. Million master work away from the monster for the big time being. IG Gunhilder will oversee today proceeding. Mr. Dahlia, become the church feminist, will serve as an accessor and representative.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Story case of the strong investigation. Team will do. What did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified and it remains uncertain whether it alleged. वो नहीं कि सब कुछ पिछले कर रहा है किस केस के लिए उस ताकि उसमें म्यूजिक बजाते रहे सस्पेंस सा और केस चलता रहे. रजिस्टर कंपनी में साथ था विद क्रिमिनल चार्जेस. यस
Ready to proceed.
बोल पड़ी हुई है. बोलने लगी.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I not turned to the defendant. I was working in my office on the second floor of the night floor. That's why the next day the defendant submitted the latest government report on transparency. Considering the length of the text might be taken a considerable amount of time.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Holy baby. And what about the body? You mentioned that joint conversation, that was the body recovered?
Not yet.
What's the double location? It is random found nothing. You didn't find it.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence? It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Otherwise, Miss but I didn't kill a single person. As a night and as a captain musician team, I have waited for that monster and its people. You accuse me for murder, there is no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
You look. Please tell the court what you saw. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like a body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I could not make out of the age. He buried the body under the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove the entrance.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
दो बड़ी छुपा दी गई इसने. Is what Dilip was doing that area so early in the morning, not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there anything don't bring in our home? It's not usual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened in the right place, right time, that's all. Master Leo is well-respected figure in the monster. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Leo. At the question remains, where's the body?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Now it is back the question if the body was fresh. The body was fresh by the remains of the body, but I suppose careful now, Master Delo. I do believe a presumption of a guilt.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
That's your angle. A logical assessment, but you witness afternoon before the alleged second of the interview. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Santos was presenting the result of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and reviewing her calculation until the next morning. That's right, we were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole...
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo never killed someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Circus did fall asleep, not long after midnight. It's older circus, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. I see the man from when we look at the sustained. To understand a sign of claiming innocence without proof is not enough. But the prosecution argument has its own holes. There will no mention of motive or what exact matter to use a body to do.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court. I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Because the investigator confirmed this, your defendant handwriting and your letter makes more than passing mention of frequent.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
The evidence is conclusive on the charge of murder and not indisputable for women. The court found the defendant guilty. गया भाई ये तो the people in attendance have to show no one will believe that kind and well-mannered person like Elvira can commit such crime. Jean supposed that those unsatisfied with the verdict had time to submit objection of the appeal, but most appear hopeless in the moment. As you watch Elvira being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something is really about to come to light. It's all back to the letter or cigarette that you and Elvira know too well, but the people of Monster have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
He told me the cigarette one, that he was human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with that? But what following the under footsteps just before his alchemy creation, that would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn.
Rosaria! Oh!
Having their old families happen to must pass on across. You need to set it clear. He's waiting for you.
Who is he?
You know when you get here. Go on. Time is like a bull. It waits for no one. Go on, everyone. Zombie लेके वही करो. Zombie की entry होने वाली है. Back to attention and video looking at nature sets, there are some questions about anything. You encounter a series of strange events, strange softnesses coming through the mountains that could be traced. Thus, ransacking and the theft of alchemical notes and the campsite. Guido disappeared after chat outside a cave, but having no memory of anything. At the same time, we will encounter Guido somewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and attacking a lure upon being discovered. You are able to confirm the presence of mysterious figure impersonating Albedo, a running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant looking folk flower, posing as him. Yet there were more than two people wearing that face on the mount.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few.
खत्म क्यों नहीं करते ये चीजें? वो बैंक की आ गया भाई अपना.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
wait then. You know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself? Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
So no, and it's about Albedo the most friend of you found.
A synthetic...
Albedo is...
And the slightest...
ये स्टोरी में बहुत भाई जो स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो लाइक कर देना इस स्ट्रीम को इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना भाई नए हो तो
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts.
ये फिर ड्रैगन को बुला रहा है क्या वो ड्रैगन तो अलग ही चलता है कुछ लगता है ऐसे ही रहा है
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard? If you want it... Ooh! So, the...
पानी लेके आते हैं तो क्या हो गया
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Hey, Jean!
क्या मिस कर दिया हमने? He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for a life of me. But I need you to start an investigation.
But
Evil shall be dispersed.
useless.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Sure. Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it. Right back at you. Alright, let's see what we can find.
मैं जो भी स्ट्रीम देखना है लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम पे.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone.
स्टार्ट कर देना. Looks of sign of your assessment for whatever lies within. Looks like you won't look much of the time. I opened the only first given heavy and did not have time to look.
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that. Nope, no idea what that means. Nope. All right, let's. Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under...
Entering into the manifestation of what?
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be? Huh. Alright, that's it. We should go tell... Oh! Vent is calling! Oh, we found stuff out... Yeah, he's our... And... maybe he's... Yeah, well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's... Miles.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I...
Hold on.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
that map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked location.
Since you have Master G. Boring!
पहले इनको जीन पे नहीं जाना था सबसे बुरी जगह लगती है मेरे को ये ना स्टिल पूरे मैप की खड़े खड़े मर जाते हैं ना लोग
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
ऊपर वाले उस पे जाना चाहिए ना हम गलत उस पे आ रहे हैं
Boring!
We should be getting close. Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albert... Why not... Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case. What's wrong?
मैंने डाउनलोड नहीं करी है पूरी
Yeah, no. Of course.
जिन की आवाज ही काट दी मैंने। ये बंदा भी सस्पिशियस लग रहा है कुछ ना। यही अलग तरह चीजें रख रहे हैं ना इधर उधर। इन्वेस्टिगेट क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा? इंटेंटेड टू डेज लेटर। ये टाइम के साथ तो खेला जाता है ना तब।
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
भाई इसकी थीम बड़ी बढ़िया बना रखी है इन्होंने ना, कुछ फुल हैरी पॉटर वाली वाइब्स आती है।
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
"46-year-old, marital status. Marital status single, occupation entry. Consistent with the conclusion in the line."
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature? Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
कुछ हो गई हो तो
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Wait, does she mean...
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense? Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you? So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses? That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo. Then, there must also have been a body.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को, नए हो तो चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना और भाई नोटिफिकेशन बेल ऑन कर देना, बहुत अमेजिंग वीडियोस आने वाली है चैनल पे। मेक श्योर भाई कोई भी मिस ना करो आप लोग।
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
What?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
Actually, the traveler Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands. You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost—
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine. What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Hello to you, too.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you? That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter! How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No,
The scar is right here. Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm. Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
भैया एलिमेंटल पावर वालों के साथ क्या कर रहे हैं?
They're shielding the imposter!
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
भाई ये तो बंदे ले आई
How are there monsters in the city? Of course. Where's...
ये आ गया इधर तो।
Hey, that. What?
भाई ये भी नकली हुआ था अगर।
So these two know the other's identity then? Wait, so. What about the remain? Wait, so. Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
All good. Requesting assistance. Heading over.
Whoa! It's long distance.
Huh? That voice. Venti?
Oops.
भाई अपनी बात ही करता रहता है तो प्रोटेक्ट करने की कुछ चिल बैठता है। जो कैमरे एंगल दिखा रहे हैं तगड़ा तगड़ा। ये भी लड़ते रहता है उससे इंफिनिटी तक। तो ब्लेड सही लगता है वो। यूनियन आया था तभी मैंने चालू करी थी गेंशिन के लिए।
Time for retribution! Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Verdict is... Ha! 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 Ta! This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Time for retribution! You will pay for that! My flame has been extinguished. Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
भाई ये भाई मारेगा कैसे इसको? कोई कुछ खिलाना पड़ रहा है।
Dodge the...
मजाक ही बना दिया डीलो को इसका
They're
तुमने
over there.
Kaya
Deal,
ka.
Kaya. What? We can't be here because we can't. So what's the status? That's.
भाई पूरे भागती रहेंगे और लड़ाइयाँ खत्म हो जाएंगी इधर उधर। ओहो मोना, मोना ही नाम है ना इसका, भूल गया था मैं। पता नहीं अभी मेरे को कंफर्म मोना ही नाम था क्या था, लीजा था शायद, लीजा हाँ। मोना तो वाटर वाली है ना, लीजा थी बारबरा। हीलिंग चल रही है बहुत खतरनाक।
Thank you so much. Things are still... Don't worry, Miss Of course.
बेनिट भाई अपना लड़कीबाजी कर रहा है। इसका नाम क्या था भूल गया, एम्बर हाँ, विक्का। टाइम हम लेके चलती है ना ये तो स्टार्टिंग में डैमेज भी नहीं कर रहा है।
Neutralizing threats.
Get him!
Let's keep going, team.
units are...
Hertha!
What?
Well, and then...
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, so...
When did that?
Over 6...
Whoa, so. But how did?
There's an informant.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart. Yeah, thank good. Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
तुम देख रहे हो लाइक कर रहे हो
It's you.
अच्छा वो तो अपनी वो थी ना फिलिक्स करके कुछ नाम है उसका
Take this! Thunderclap!
Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Keep back!
ये भी मेरे को बड़ा पसंद आया था ये करैक्टर ना रेजर तो मेरे को बड़ा लेट मिला था ये
It happened up.
वो तो फिशल थी ना फिशल नाम था उसका क्या था फिशल नहीं था शायद
Huh.
फिशल मैं चेस प्लेयर को तो नहीं मिला रहा कहीं बीच में कुछ
It's all my fault.
Explain what?
Albedo!
Yeah, plus we
Please, she...
Wait! Something's come.
She was right next to me. And the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Liz!
I condemn you!
Lightning flash!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Burst forth! Moment of birth! Liz!
तो तगड़ा ही कर रहा है क्वीन ने अपने बम फेंके हैं किधर
Albedo, you... Camping.
सारे आ गए मोनस्टेट के अंदर इन्होंने वैसा
Of
बना
course.
दिया सो थी ना
I place myself...
जैसे लियू वाली फाइट थी लियू वाली the center of the Mondstadt.
Boring!
Useless.
Boring!
जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को, नए हो तो ये चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना, नोटिफिकेशन बेल ऑन कर देना।
We're back!
Amber?
Thank you for everything. I know that it's been minutes along the way. Oh wait, what does it mean? You saw me running for my life? Apologies, I forgot I said anything. Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my head to the wind 7 times. I will reach out in the news and share our will safe to completely survive and dominate all those around. Of course, the Egyptian also led to knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach. In the end, however, he still lacks of sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Oh, nothing much to Good. No problems. Ugh.
स्टेशन पे पहुंच गए। जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को, नए हो तो चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना।
Wait, the older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
कम्युनिकेशन ड्राइव ये भी उसी का होगा ना?
What's that ringing?
क्या नाम है उसकी?
Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah. All right, pass along.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Hello? Who is this? Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell. Oh? And what is your...
Okay.
Hello again, everyone. Darling is...
Wow,
pleasure to see. On behalf of, I'm guess.
Aw, that's...
डार्क क्वेस्ट मिल गया अपने को। इसी के साथ वे अपनी आखिरी क्वेस्ट भी पूरी होगी। चलते हैं इधर अपना डेली वो कलेक्ट करने, उसके बाद जो आज की स्ट्रीम खत्म करनी
Useless.
ये दोनों को काम नहीं है, नहीं यही खड़े रहते हैं दोनों।
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra Ab. पड़ी कैसे है भाई? कोई देखिए कल कंप्लीट करेंगे अगर टाइम मिला तो।
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
6 हो गया। क्या भाई 100 रन from the higher planes। Chronological wish। ये बंदा बड़ा तगड़ा लगता है, कुछ तो स्पीड है इसमें। ये बड़ी खतरनाक है। ये चाहिए, ये भी बढ़िया। ये जियो है और ये क्या है, ये स्वॉर्ड है इस पे। स्वॉर्ड वाला वो वाला कैरेक्टर है ना। वेपन अलग कैरेक्टर के और ये अलग कैरेक्टर के है ना। वेपन भी कोई भी खास नहीं है इतना। मजे मजे में करता हूँ पर कुछ निकल ना है गलती से। जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को। आज के लिए भी खत्म करते हैं स्ट्रीम को यहीं पर। लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को, सब नए हो तो चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना। कल मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, सी या।